Welcome to Home with Simone. My name is Simone, and as always, a huge thank you to all of my subscribers, whether new or existing. I appreciate you all. Today's video is my miniature village. Before we go into it, I want to share a couple new pieces I got I'm super excited about. So this mirror I got from Dollarama for $2.50. The mirror that I was using before for my skating rink is significantly smaller. So when I found this one, it's almost double the size. I thought this would be great. Finally found the trees I've been looking for at Walmart for years. Like, these sell out so quickly. And these ones are $3.98. And then, guys, at Walmart, I came across these little houses. I'm excited. They're all $5.98. I was able to get the restaurant. And then I also got the coffee shop. I love the colors of these, by the way. The bakery, this reminds me of my sister because she loved baking. And then I got the post office. Now, I would recommend, if you guys are looking for affordable pieces or starting a miniature village, head to Walmart and see if they have any of these left, because these go quickly. I've never seen them before, and I got the last 4 that was there. In my container, we've got my train tracks, and I have my train. I've been dying to actually have this train work, but I just never have an area big enough for it. One day it'll come true. This is a dollar store garland. And then I have the trees I got 3 years ago. So they're a little different. The bottom of the original trees, they have like white snow, and then the newer trees just have a brown bottom. I do need a lot more trees, so I think I might hit up another Walmart and look for more. I like to have these little fairy lights. They come in handy because they're small, and I'm able to use them not only in the garland, but in this instance, because the bottom of this miniature house is hollowed out, I can stuff it in and use that as lights. This is a DIY stairs that I made using, what was it again? I used floral foam, and I just painted it. Now, these are some of the original bits I had. Look, another ice skating rink. It was so tiny. But these houses are from Dollarama. I paid $2 for them. And I always try to make sure to look in that section, because even though sometimes they look like I have the same house, I don't. They're all different colors. And even if they're the same shades, they may have like more stories, or the door is a little bit different on one than the other. It really helps to make my village a little bit more visually pleasing when you've got houses that are different and not all the same. This one I got from Walmart alongside the first one that I had showed. And this, I believe, let me see, I think I paid $5.98 for it. This one I got from Dollarama, and this was 2 years back, I believe, $3.25. The prices went up. I don't know why. And then this tree, I love this. I got this from Dollarama. It does come with little ornaments. I don't use the ornament. I just like the way the tree looks on its own. And guys, there's so many pieces in here, but considering where I'm putting it, I feel like I have to get more pieces. So on the top part of it is where I have like my well. I've got my lanterns and some more trees. It's all ceramic pieces. I've got another little bit of stairs here that I made. I don't even remember what house it goes to, but I'll figure that out. There's just a lot in here. These are mailboxes. Let me show you the people on the bottom. And I painted them all different colors because I couldn't find different color people, so I just made my own. But there they are, all my people. And I think down here I have some animals as well. Not a lot of animals. This is the area that I'm putting it in. It's my pack system. Started off with a dollar store garland. Then I put the train track. Didn't like it, so I flipped it. Then I put the train on it. Didn't like that, so I put it the other way. Finally liked it. Added a couple of my houses, and I brought in some of my newer pieces. And this is where I just start to play around with it. I try to have a story in my mind so that it makes sense with where I'm putting and why I'm putting things in a certain space. Whenever I do my miniature village, I think one of the most the frequently asked questions or comments that are made is, oh my goodness, how do you do this? Or I'll get things like, I could never do it. I'll give you guys a tip. for me, in order for my village to make sense or to come out cute, and I know I'm not the best at this. Listen, there are some villages out there that are amazing. But as a beginner, what I do is I create in my head a little story of what's happening in my village. And then I just do that on my village. So in this case, this is the part of the town where the train comes in. People are coming into the town for the first time. Back in those days, I mean, the post office was kind of the place that you did everything. You bought your tickets, you got your mail, packages, all of that stuff. So I thought, let me have a post office. Then they always used to have like a little restaurant or something there. So I did put a restaurant in town. Then I have the houses in case people needed lodging. That's kind of how I had it. And I thought, how do I want this town to feel? Well, I want music. Back then, there was no internet. There was no boom boxes. So I've got like my people playing music and the choir is singing. And I just place my people in spaces to make it look like there's movement. So I've got my little brick road. And I have some ladies on there. I got a man coming in the village. I've got another lady sitting down just waiting on the side of the post office area. There are my singers over here. I tried them in a couple of different spots. Didn't like it. And I put it by the bridge and ended up really liking it over there because they were the closest to the musicians. And then I put my lanterns. I wanted to put some on the other side. I changed my mind because I'm like, nope, someone's going to knock into this and destroy my village and I'm going to be mad. So I kept it in again, playing around with it a little bit. Then I just decided, you know what? I'm going to keep it close to the road. I feel like that looks better for me. But I am going to put a couple kids around it playing. I'm going to add more people eventually. And in that way, it kind of shows like you can step off of the path and go in at any point in time. You're not stuck on this path. These are the newest pieces to my miniature village. They're the Limax miniature houses. This brand has so many different pieces. I mean, some of them are expensive. I have 6, 1, and 15. And guys, they're so nice. Really, really good quality. If you're looking at upgrading some of your pieces or adding some super beautiful quality pieces, I would recommend this particular brand. I got mine from Micheals. I know they have something online, but when you go on it, there's no prices. So I'm not sure if that's just for collectors, but you can go into Micheals and have it and get them there. And I also saw them on Amazon, but they're really, really expensive. I recommend the best time to buy these would be end of season. Last year, there was 50% off. Then they had a 70% off. So I was able to get 2 additional houses. Obsessed. But they're really nice. I love it. I can't wait to get more pieces. And I am going to start adding some of the accessories because the accessories are endless. Even the seasons. There's like a whole bunch of different seasons. There's a Halloween one. It's not even a season. It's just like occasion. And they had it. It was so cool. So I'm really excited to start upgrading and adding these types of pieces to my miniature village. I am going to keep the original one, and when I get the opportunity to add to it, keep on adding to it. I am so excited with my recent purchases for my miniature village. This is the Lemex 3 landscape accent pieces. So there is like a bigger middle piece and then 2 smaller pieces, and they do kind of fit together reasonably, I would say. I don't think it's an exact fit, but I just opened the box. I'll show you guys, the bag, I should say. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. So in Canadian currency, it was $27.99, and today's at Micheals, it was 50% off. So I paid like $14. Exciting. I'm so excited. And this is what it looks like when you open it. Now I just put them one on top of the other. Bottom is hollow. And I think it's like this. I think it's to kind of encourage you to hide some of the bits that you would use to, like, you know, turn on the lights or make the ice skating rink work, like all of the extra pieces that would just be bulky otherwise. I feel like you hide them under here. There's no part it comes out of, but I feel like that's something you could always just like cut once you figure out where you're using what piece for, but all of them have these cutouts on the bottom. So to me, it just makes sense. I could be completely wrong, guys, but it just makes sense to me that that's what you would use it for. And then here are the pieces all together. So like I said, they pretty much fit. This one's not exact, but who cares? When you have your stuff on it, it's fine. And for me, I don't think I would use it this way often. I feel like maybe just 2 pieces. And then I would just put one up for height. If I started off at Dollarama, like this is where my village started. It started off with Dollarama pieces. And now look at me, paying $27. Not really. But, you know, paying a couple dollars for some styrofoam. I'm feeling okay about it. Completely worth it if you are looking at kind of upscaling your village a little bit with, you know, a different base. Or you can make it. I was going to make it. Honestly, I was going to make it with styrofoam, and then I changed my mind because I saw this. So, and here's another way you can do it as well. I can always just take this. There, I can put something there. I have a bigger piece in the bottom, and then I can put something in front here to kind of hide where it's connecting. Plus, once you put snow and stuff on here, you're fine. Enough of that. Let's talk about my 2 new pieces. I got number 13 and number 26. Got 13 for a steal. $19.99. I'm not even lying. $19.99. You guys want to know why I got it for $19.99? Let's bring it down here. I got it for $19.99 because the sign here is upside down. And then here, the little man is missing. If I didn't point that out to you, you wouldn't know. Because everything else is absolutely perfect. I'm in love. I love, love, love these little pieces. I'm happy that I didn't rush my village this year and that I just took my time. So I am going to be adding this, and I'll do a whole tour when I'm done because it's going to change. I am going to head back and see if I can get maybe another 2 pieces, but for $20, I'm very happy with that. The 50% sale also applied to the houses. And I was able to get this Museum of Nature and Science. I am a lover of both nature and science. So this was just like, it was meant to be. I think it's the cutest thing. I love the T-Rex right here. Like, how cute is the T-Rex? And then look at the little 7th silent auction. Bidding ends at 8 p.m. and there's like the butterflies and a globe, just little things on the table. I love the attention to detail. I really do. Over here, you're able to buy your tickets, and the windows are hollowed out because you're able to put lights in there as well. There's a flag that goes here. I just didn't put it on. You guys will probably see that in my full tour. I'm just giving you a little bit of a look. And the back of them, I'll show you because I probably should do a full 360, but the back of them, some of them will have like a cutout like this, and that's where you put the light in. And some of them don't have a cutout. They just have an opening like this where you would insert the power cord, and then you can turn it on or off using that switch. So that's cool. But even the backs of them, it's nice. I mean, can't go wrong. Let me just flip it around. There we go. And see the size of it? Like, everything looks really nice on here. I mean, I can always move this over. I can have like the little museum thing here. I can have stairs going up. Like, there's so many endless opportunities when using a base that helps for when you're looking at it visually. It makes it appealing because when everything's on the same level, it's very like one-dimensional. But when you start putting things and you have height involved, then you're able to see a lot of the things that you wouldn't normally see had it have all just been on one level. So this is why the base was important to me. And I got 2 of them. I'm just so happy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm rambling because I'm excited. If I get any other pieces, I will definitely update you guys on it. If I decide to try to pry this off here and put it back on, I don't know. I don't want to break it. I don't want to make it a mess. I'm fine with it upside down. I have another piece that's upside down as well. Not a big deal to me. It's okay. But whatever I decide to do, I will definitely let you guys know. And I'm looking forward to finishing my village with some of my new accessories and new pieces, and then doing a full tour. So until then, I'll see you all in the very next video.